it's your boy, Paul James, aka the Crazy Uncle. Hey, guess what? This your first time tuning in. Go ahead. Hit the doggone subscribe button. Hit notification bell. Every time I post up new content, yes, taste the beverage in hand. Uh well fuck it. I'm gonna do it again. Shit. Today's show is brought to you in part by Seagram's Gin and Dr. Pepper with the 23 uh, ingredients. I will say that no Seagram's Gin nor Dr. Pepper came out, and say, hey, could you do this for us? This is just me doing this because they always say when you drink, the truth comes out. So, hey, but what I got to talk about, I don't need to get drunk for it or have a good buzz for it because last night was motherfucking ridiculous. it was so I have to, so I got to go into my little deal here. What we're dealing with here is a complete lack of respect for the law, right? I thought, and this is why I titled this is why I titled the show the way that I titled it, because in a debate, right? I just thought it was just supposed to be just you and whoever that you're actually like really debating on. And then it's quite obvious that Kamala doesn't like really follow instructions very well because they said no notes, but the whole time you see this motherfucker flipping papers, right? Writing shit down, and I'm just like, well, hold, wait a minute now. What's going on here? And so, so that's just one thing that it was really fucked up about it. And then this motherfucker wants to come out and say, using the same tired playbook. Well, bitch, don't you know you did the exact same thing what Hillary Clinton did? Right? Because it's quite obvious that you knew what was going to be asked. And then on top of that, they tried to fact check Trump on every goddamn thing. And then fact check her now one time, right? And so I'm just like, well, hold on now, right? And then, it went back. Now, at one point, she wasn't for fracking. Now she is. So you flip flop on that one. And then they was talking about the economy. And so she was talking about, well, I was middle class. Okay, where? Because to my understanding, you spent all of your school years north of the border. Then you went to Harvard. Not to say that middle class people can't go to Harvard. I'm not saying that, but if you gonna holler middle class, then I'm just like, okay, you're gonna have to do a hell of a lot better than what the fuck you did. And it's just like a lot of times, a lot of the questions that they were asking her, she was like, she didn't answer not one question what was asked. Now I know a lot of y'all gonna sit up here and say, well, Trump didn't ask me. He did a hell of a lot better than what the fuck she did. And so, my thing is, not to say that women can't wear earrings. I'm not saying that. But now that I actually like, because I was watching another channel, and I'm at this point now, okay, were they earrings or were they earpieces? Telling Kamala what to say, which again, she talks about the same tired playbook. Well, let's just say that she followed Obama's playbook. I wish I could find a video, but there's a video out there of him saying, saying that he could still be president, right? But he could have them have like an earpiece in their ear, and then he is actually like telling them what to say, word for word. So now I don't know when he actually did that. It quite obvious. I'm pretty sure it was after he did his second term where he said that, and then Hillary tried it and failed. Kamala tried it and failed. But you want to talk about the same tired playbook. Bitch, really? Fuck out of here with that bullshit that you're talking. So, and then, I can see why Trump didn't want to be on ABC. Right? I mean, but this is how you can tell how gangster Trump is. When he went to the NAJB, right? Look how he dealt with that hostile crowd, right? Then he comes on ABC. It's a 3-on-1. And just like what I said, he still won. He still kicked ass. Right? And so I'm just like, a lot of that shit what Kamala was talking about last night, a lot of it didn't make motherfucking sense. Right? And so I'm just like, but this is who the fuck y'all want as president? And I'm just like this. She talking about we need a president that will be respected. Well, guess what? They are not finna respect you. If anything, they're gonna be like, hey, what that mouth do? If anything, that's what the fuck the other world leaders are gonna be saying. Yeah, she couldn't even give a motherfucking she couldn't even give a direct answer. About the war, how will you stop it? While Trump, on the other hand, said, hey, he had that shit shut down in 24 hours. Right? And then the one thing that he did say last night, which I was saying, was again, that makes him gangster. Just like say when he was in office and the Taliban, and then he went to go speak with the guy, this motherfucker took a picture of Google Maps of his house. And in a sense, Trump said, try that shit if you want it. So what no wars on Trump's watch. And then all you motherfuckers sitting up here talking about, he lied. Okay, so what the fuck did Kamala do? This motherfucker had three and a half years to do her fucking job, and she did not do her fucking job. And then Trump again said it, hey, look, you can go right now and be like, hey, shut down the border. You don't need no goddamn bill to shut down the border. Because he did it. He didn't have no, hey, shut that shit down. I'm president. But again, hey, look, this is who the fuck y'all want. This is who the fuck y'all want in office. Right? Just like saying, I really don't. Yeah, but y'all know how I feel about voting. But at this point of the junction, I might just go register to vote to keep that bitch out of the White House. Because I ain't got time for nobody making collard greens or washing collard greens in the tub, the bathtub. People, you go wash your ass in the bathtub. And I'm just like, okay. But this is who the fuck y'all want as president. So I guess all the rest of y'all gonna start washing collard greens in your tub. And 9 times out of 10, your tub probably ain't been clean since you moved into the house. So it is what it is, people. But my whole deal is, if any of y'all, well, put like this, when you're warped in the head, right, then you just warped in the head. Watch a lot of you motherfuckers still vote for this bitch, But, I'm just like, if last night didn't do it for y'all, nothing will. Right? So, but like I said, it almost seemed like that they knew. I'm talking about Kamala and her team. They knew what was going to be asked, and then even then, she still fucked that off. Where did they do that at? So, that being said, tell your mama, tell your daddy, tell Big Dan, tell Big Bertha, your uncle, your auntie, your grandma, your papa. Motherfucker next door across the street around the corner, Paulus Harris, a.k.a. Crazy Uncle. I'll holler at y'all.